Hi, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 515, and we're live in Southwest Florida at the beach today. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know where you're from, or if you're crafting this morning, or if you have any questions for me. And if you watch the recorded version, which I know most people do, please also feel welcome to say hello and ask me your questions. Hi, Joe and Judy. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Sandshell. Hi, Pamela. I'll wait a few minutes before begin, or give everybody time to pop over from pre-chat and notifications and all that good stuff. Hi, Lisa and Dawn and Judy. Yes, TGIF, Sandshell. I agree. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Judy. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Pam. Hi, Jane and Grace. Good morning, Grace. Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I'm wearing the Sandy Scrunchie today. I told you the other day that my finger wasn't doing well enough to put it on and demonstrate it for you, but I did put it on today, and you can see it. I put my hair in a bun and then put the scrunchie on. You can see the 2 layers of edging. If I stick my finger in there, can you see that it's 2 layers of edging on the scrunchie? Hopefully you can still see it. It gives it so much volume, doesn't it? I love volume on it. And I'm also wearing a new top from my Amazon shop. This top literally just is made to sit off the shoulder. I haven't pushed it down. I haven't done anything to it. It's a long sleeve and a little bit long-ish. You could tuck it in or leave it untucked. It has a lot of stretch to it, so the sizing is pretty generous, but you can see it has kind of raglan shaping, just like if we were making a crochet or knit top. It came in a bunch of colors, which I loved as well, but I started with one to make sure I got the right size. This is a large. I probably could have gone with the large or the medium, but I got what I got. It fits fine. I'm super happy with it. I love the neckline so much, and I love the longer sleeves, and because it's stretchy, it's super easy to pull the sleeves up if you want to, or keep them down. And this amount of stretch in the fabric means it will not wrinkle. I'll be able to throw this in the washer and dryer and go. So I started with black, trying to figure out what other colors I'll get. But if you go to my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl, you will find it in there. I popped it in there this morning. I wait to put things in there until I've bought something and tried it on and decided whether or not I love it. And I absolutely love the top. Just need to figure out, I'll probably get a second black one too, but definitely want to get a couple of other colors. It's sexy without being sexy. I think that's what I love so much about it. It's not like I'm wearing super tight clothing or showing off any too much skin, just showing off a little bit of, boring skin. Anyway, I love it. So if anybody else likes it, that's how you can get one as well. Hi, Lily and Ava. I'm also wearing the Ava bracelet this morning over the shirt, which I think looks really great. The contrast of the silver beads and yarn over the black shirt, I think, is super cute. Hi, Lily. And I brought with me the swatch from the Rachael fingerless mitts with me this morning. So if you have watched the video already and you have additional questions about making the front post double crochet 4 together, I would be happy to answer them for you this morning. It is really important that you watch that video first, because I really do a lot of detailed close-up shots of the stitch and even do one example of it in slow motion. So I think it'll be really, really helpful to watch that video. But should anybody have any additional questions about it, or just questions about the actual fingerless mitt or the stitch pattern, or how to use the stitch pattern in other projects, give me your questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Someone mentioned they enjoyed the cooking show last night. Thank you. Yes, finally ripped the Band-Aid off and did the first one last night. I even got marlin convinced that he should help me, and we had so much fun doing it. He enjoyed it, so we will be doing it together again, which I can't tell you how happy that makes me that he's going to join me again. So really wonderful stuff. Just need to figure out what the next menu is, and we will go live again. And it's, we'll figure out a schedule eventually to keep it consistent. But at the moment, I can't tell you what day or what time we'll be doing it. Still need to figure that out. But we're just had to start with one. And so we really enjoyed it last night. Thank you all so much for your compliments about us as a team, and thank you for all the compliments to Marlon as being a good co-host. I know he really appreciated that a lot and appreciated all the feedback, and like I said, it's the first one. I didn't expect it to be perfect, and I absolutely don't intend for this series to be a perfect professional cooking show. It is meant to show you the real life of a family throwing dinner together and how it's easier than it sounds, and I just want to show you the imperfect side of just being normal people throwing dinner together and being creative and having fun at the same time. So it's never going to be professional, but there's still room for improvement, and that's okay too. Yes, just like everybody else's family, Ava. People that want to cook healthier, people that want to cook fresher, and people that want to, do all that while juggling busy lifestyles, which I know everybody can relate to. And the fact that it's live stream and we can all, and with Marlon's help, I can get all of your questions and answer them in real time. It's just amazing. Judy, does Marlon usually help with dinner? Occasionally, but he'll sit as close as he did last night when he's super hungry. He feels like the closer he sits, the faster he'll make dinner happen. So I do get him involved, and sometimes he wants to learn how to make something and he will cook on his own too. Yeah, at least I couldn't believe that I actually ended up being 30 minutes. I would have guessed that it would be 30 minutes, but I didn't think that I'd do it on camera in 30 minutes, so that was really crazy. And it'll, trying to figure out what will work in time constraints, what will work within camera angles, what will work within the constraints of doing it live. I mean, there's stuff to still figure out, but we'll definitely figure it out. And thank you everybody for all your feedback. That was super important, super helpful too. Jill's gonna make scrunchies this weekend. Wonderful. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Cherie. Kimberly's always looking for new ideas for dinner. Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you guys joining us. Okay, so if anybody has any questions about the Rachael mitts or any pattern in general, that's fine too. I'm happy to answer anything I can here this morning. But if anybody has any questions about this or the scrunchie or the bracelet, since I have them with me, it might be helpful to be able to show you any of the components that you might have questions about. So please feel welcome to ask away. Also, we're at the beach. Yay! We haven't been to the beach in a while. It's so hard to get down here and get parking at our normal time, which is why I posted the video or started the video a little bit, or podcast a little bit late this morning in order to get parking. We've got to come here just a smidge later because that's when the parking structure opens and there's more parking available. Yeah, it is exciting to come back to the beach, and how beautiful is it down here this morning? It's sunny, it's calm, the waves sound beautiful, the colors are beautiful, and it's just, there's never a bad day at the beach. Even if it's stormy, that's fun too. We've had some good times here when it's stormy, haven't we? Oh, some people are having snow and ice already. Yeah, it is that time of year if you live up north, definitely. Here in the deep south of Florida, we may or may not get frost here even. It stays that mild here in the winter, which is crazy, isn't it? It's nice here if you like heat, Judy. If you're not somebody that likes a lot of heat, there are people that don't like this area at all. It can get very intensely hot for some people, but there's climate for everybody. I love the South. This is definitely my preferred climate. You notice that I have this pattern memorized. It's only a 4-row repeat, so even if it looks complicated in the beginning, once you get the hang of it, it is very easy to memorize and follow along with. It is also a pattern that I think would lend itself fairly easily to working in the round instead of rows. You would skip, I missed a question, I couldn't see it. Looks like it said, what are they going to do next year? And I don't understand. I must have missed something because that didn't make sense. So, what am I making on the cooking show? You mean what did I make in the first episode? I made pineapple salsa and shrimp tacos. This is a beautiful stitch pattern. Okay, so this one, I'm guessing you mean the fingerless mint. This is in Be So Soulful yarn in colorway Fern. The scrunchie is made with Be So Sporty yarn in colorway Feisty Flamingo and 6mm fire polish beads. And the bracelet is made with Be So Fine yarn in colorway Ice Silver Fox with some 4mm bicone crystal beads and some 10mm round beads. Okay, so which one do we do next? So what I was going to say then about this pattern is that because it's worked in rows, we have little partial stitches at the end of the rows to keep it offset. And if you were working this in the round, you would skip those partial stitches and you would work repeats working in the round, but you would probably have to slip stitch over two different stitches to begin the next round. But those are fairly easy modifications, and I think this would be a beautiful pattern for hats, a hat, a messy bun hat, a cowl, a head warmer, all sorts of things like that. Do I know what I'm making for the next cooking show? Not yet. Nope, I haven't decided yet. She'll fingerless knits from 52 Crochet Gifts. I made the tutorial, I listed the tutorial video for these on my YouTube channel yesterday, and I brought them with me this morning in case anybody had any additional questions after watching the tutorial video yesterday. And if anybody has requests for what to make on the next cooking video, you're more than welcome to go pop a comment over there on that video. I know Marlon and I would both love to hear your suggestions. And, you know, that always goes without saying here on the podcast and on my other videos. If you want to request specific crafting videos, be more than happy to take your requests as well. I do not have a kit for the Ava bracelet yet. I did promise earlier this week that I will get more beads listed in my shop, but I have not gotten that far yet. There will be new beads in the shop, hopefully by next week. There's going to be some other new products in the shop next week too, which I'm super excited to share with you, but I won't be talking about it until next week. Yep, someone's asking about the top I'm wearing. I explained it in detail at the beginning of the video, so if you want to watch the playback, you can see all the details about the top, but it is available in my Amazon shop, and I love it dearly. Can't wait to buy more. I always like to buy one of something first, especially online, to make sure that I like it, but now that I like it, I'm definitely going to buy more. Oh, and it was only like $10. It wasn't expensive at all. Win, win, win. Thanks, Cherie. Okay, I can't really read as many of the comments as I want to when I'm, is there a link to show notes to your Amazon show? Yeah, if you check the video description in any of my videos, they all have links to where to find me in different parts of social media, and my website and all that stuff, including a link to the Amazon shop. It's amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl, but yes, you can find that link in the video description. And the shirt comes in a bunch of colors too. I just can't figure out what colors to get yet. I definitely want a second black one though, so that when one's in the wash, one's ready to go. Isn't it fun when you get excited about something new? My screen went dark. One of the pitfalls of being down here at the beach, my phone overheats. Yes, I love the black too. About the elbow. It was a longer short sleeve. Hi, Christine. How much did you miss? 16 minutes. Oh, the beach is so beautiful. Don't you love the colors? I hope you can hear the waves. I know they're a little quiet this morning, but hopefully you can hear them pretty well. I'm waiting to hear what anyone thinks. Oh, good, you can hear them. Colors are just so vibrant today. Love all the blues. So many different blues too. Oh, Ava's working on the Rachael fingerless mitts right now. Wonderful. Somebody's making the new earrings. Oh, the Evelyn earrings. Wonderful. Yes, everybody can hear the waves. Wonderful. I'm so glad. Yep, I see waters run deep. I see blue Danube. I see celestial blue mist. I even see some ice over fox and some stormy sea. Can you see the silver at the horizon? Melissa says blue is her favorite color. It's one of my favorite colors, that's for sure. So many different shades of it too. That's the other thing when someone asks me what my favorite color is. I can't even just pick colors or even color families. It's all the shades of each color that comes in there. How many purples? How many blues? How many pinks? So many. It's impossible to pick one. I think it depends on your mood for the day. Some days I love like a midnight blue or a deep blue like blue Danube, and other days I like more turquoisey blues. Yeah, just love color. I guess that's it. We love color, and that's fine too. Oh, Jane used to eat lunch on the beach when she lived here. That's awesome. Kimberly picks colors to match her mood too. That's great. But I don't often wear black, and I am wearing black today, but since I moved to Florida 13 years ago, I definitely wear less black and wear more bright colors. But black is a great base to wear pops of color, like wearing this or wearing some bright jewelry. I didn't put on bright jewelry today because I figured that my scrunchie was my accessory today. But if I didn't have the scrunchie, do you have any tips on how to get as fast as crocheting as me? Practice. Absolutely. It's just practice. The more you crochet, the better you get at it and the more efficient you get at it, just like anything else. Just like any other thing that you start and get better at, it's just about practice. That's it. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, but don't give up either. And the more you do something, I promise you, the better you'll get at it. Oh, Kimberly, yeah, I can't pick my outfits out ahead of time. I go in the closet and grab and go. There's no way I could grab my outfit the day before because it is definitely mood-based. The inspiration is instantaneous for getting ready. Even when I'm styling for books and photo shoots, I'll start something initially, but more times than not, it doesn't end up being what I planned. It's definitely, the inspiration strikes in the moment. I'll have options set out for photo shoots because there I have to be a little bit more efficient, but I definitely like to wing it. And let inspiration be the driving force. Dawn loves bling. Yeah, I love bling yarn too. Definitely. I'm waiting to see if there's any other questions. Oh yeah, I think Lisa made this bracelet and posted it in the Create, Share, Inspire group yesterday, right? She also made the Evelyn earrings. Anybody wants to see her samples, you can see those in the Create, Share, Inspire group on Facebook. And if you want a link to where that is, you can find that in the video description below as well. That reminds me, I wanted to ask all of you, when I wanted to see if I could get permission to reuse people's finished photos of the projects they've made with my yarn and patterns. How do you guys feel about that? It doesn't have to be a blanket permission right now, but I was trying to think if there's a way that I can share your photos for other people to see them. And so maybe on a per basis, I would ask you specifically for a photo. And does that seem like something you guys might be okay with? Because I won't even bother asking you if you're not comfortable with it, and please feel welcome to tell me the truth. It's okay. So I'm not asking for your blanket permission at the moment. I'm just asking you if it's okay to ask you when I want to use a photo. Thought it might be fun to put together some albums on my website, like within a certain book even. So like on the 52 Crochet Gifts page, have a photo album of customer projects, or on any of the other books. I think it might be nice for future customers to get to see other people's work, and maybe even then on my Facebook professional page have photo albums set up per book or per yarn even, so that other people can see what other people have made with the yarns. So if those are okay with all of you, I will, as I start working on it, which I don't know when I'll start working on it, as I start working on it, I will ask for permission on a photo by photo basis. I don't expect anybody to give me blanket permission. That's fine. Would never pressure you like that. So thank you for giving me permission to be able to ask you. That's great. I think it'll be fun to do. And it might be fun for you to see it as a collection with other people's work too, because it will still inspire everybody, right? Because someone else has made things in a different yarn, or they've styled it in a different way. I think it's ways to inspire all of us to make other samples of things too. I think Melissa just posted a link to the Create, Share, Inspire group on Facebook, so thanks for doing that. Did you know that we're almost to 1,000 members? Can you believe that? We're almost to 1,000 members in the private, closed Create, Share, Inspire Facebook group. And what a great group of people we have. We rarely have anything act up or get strange in there. For the most part, things go really smoothly. Wish I could knock on wood after saying that. I'll knock on cotton. I don't have any wood. Anything wood-like? No, nothing. Anyway. Christine thought there was more. I looked the other day. I think it was just shy of 1,000. No, it's not a big group, Christine. It's not. There are way bigger groups out there, but I think the way bigger groups come with way more chaos as well. We've got a really nice group, really calm, relaxed, and well-behaved group. Kimberly likes my tutorials. They're very inspirational. Wonderful. That's so great. That's why I made them. Yeah, the group is closed, so it's very safe in there, and I don't tolerate any bad behavior. There are no second chances. When someone acts ill towards other people, they just get removed. Yeah, I'm a little superstitious. It's more entertaining than it is anything else, but it's just fun. I like that other people feel welcome to post their photos in the group too. That's what I like. I like that everyone feels comfortable doing it. And there's no judgment. Nobody criticizes anybody's work in there. It's very wholesome, and that's what I like about it so much. Here too, that join me for the podcast and watch the tutorial videos. Yeah, but Kimberly, you know how drama can spill into anything. Even the most wholesome subjects, drama can slip in. So, but that's why I monitor it so much. That's why we have 5 moderators here, and that's why we have several moderators in the group, because we work on the back side to make sure that things stay wholesome on the front side. So we work really hard to keep everything running smoothly. So big shout out to all my moderators and helpers. We would not be doing the podcast or the group without all of you. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for the shout out to the crew. Absolutely. They are amazing. You're welcome, Lisa. Becky, you shared my cooking live with your granddaughters. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yes, word of mouth advertising is so important when you do videos like this. It's so important. Thank you so much for any shares that you guys do for me or for Marlon. It's so helpful for us getting our content out to the world. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I'm loving just reading the comments this morning. It's amazing. Once I stop working with my hands, I can read so much better. Joe's gonna make the shrimp this weekend. Wonderful. It's the marinade that does it. That marinade makes the most delicious shrimp. And when I dumped the extra shrimp in the marinade onto the pan and just cooked it off the skewers, it cooked in the marinade and was delicious. So the second half of the shrimp was delicious too. So either way you cook it, or if you put it on the skewers and do it on the barbecue instead, you'll actually get more of that char taste as well. All 3 versions are wonderful. You can't go wrong no matter how you decide to cook them. And I don't think I've met anyone yet that doesn't like pineapple salsa once they taste it. Yes, Lily, the salsa is amazing on chicken and pork too. So if you don't eat shrimp or you don't eat fish, don't worry. That salsa is amazing on pork and chicken as well. And it and great on rice or leftover rice. But it's also good if you cook it. If you end up putting it on top of your meat and cooking it in the oven, when it roasts, it caramelizes and it's good cooked too. So you really can't go wrong with the salsa either. Lots of different ways you can reuse it. Oh, and don't forget about using it for chips. Oh yeah, Kimberly, if you're allergic to pineapple, mango is an incredible substitute for it. Not even a substitute, just a whole different flavor, but within fruit salsas, mango is an amazing salsa, and I make mango salsa exactly the same way I make pineapple salsa, just change out, so you could totally do that instead, and it's so, so, so good. Yes, definitely. We'll do that another day. And we'll do lots of other things. One of the things I want to teach you all how to make is something that I feel like I've perfected recently. I don't know about you, but I'm a huge salt and vinegar potato chip fan. I love the flavor profile of salt and vinegar chips, but I shouldn't be eating potato chips that often. So I figured out how to make that flavor on roasted potatoes, and it's taken a few attempts because I haven't been able to get enough vinegar flavor in my first couple of attempts. So I made roasted potatoes last week with enough vinegar on them that they tasted a lot like salt and vinegar chips. So I think I might teach that in one of the upcoming episodes. Joe, is your favorite flavor too? Yeah, they're amazing. So you get the crunch, you get the salt, and you get that great vinegar flavor, but on a potato that's roasted, not a potato chip that's fried. Yeah, super, super delicious. And basic ingredients as well. Somebody also asked if I would, if they would change the spices in the mango salsa. No, when I make mango salsa, I make it exactly the same way I make the pineapple salsa. I just substitute the pineapple for mango. That's it. That's the only change. Well, I'm super glad that nobody had any questions about this. I'm assuming that this means that everybody enjoyed the video yesterday for the Rachael mitts. In the video for the Rachael fingerless mitts, I went over the entire stitch pattern of the 4-row repeat to make this beautiful offset post-stitch floral pattern, which is a lot easier to do once you really see how the stitches are broken down and shown step by step. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that video yesterday, I highly recommend going back and watching it, because this is an amazing texture that really, once you learn the stitches, is not as difficult as it sounds. So please take a look at that if you're interested. There are other videos done so far for the 52 Crochet Gifts book as well, and there'll be more videos coming soon. Next week will be week 3. It's Be So Soulful Yarn Lily. Next week will be week 3 for 52 Crochet Gifts. I'll be putting out a new update with new patterns. Super excited to show you guys that. And if nobody has any other questions, we'll wrap things up. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful beach today, the little bit of a demo, chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.